This is the Committee on Community and Business Development. This is Monday, November 28, 2016. We're at 6 p.m. Councilor DeFlorio. Yeah. Councilor Napolitano.
Here.
Councilor Capone.
Yeah.
We have 3 members present. We do have a quorum.
Please stand, salute the flag.
All right, the first piece of business is an order offered by Councilor John Healan as president to grant the petition for a second-class motor dealer license for Malden Auto and Sales Corporation at 80 Tremont Street.
Could we
Madam
please
Chairperson?
take item 2 also?
Yeah, I was going to ask if we could waive the rules.
And
of
item
public
number
comment.
2 is also offered by Councilor John Healan as president. This is for a petition for a repair license for Malden Auto Repair and Sales Corporation.
Council Capone.
If we could please have the petitioner before us.
If you could please come up
The
and,
the clerk, if you wish.
if you could please turn on the mic and
Okay.
state your name and address.
All right, thank you.
Could you please state your name and address?
Yes,
Thank you.
Felipe Santos, 19 Francis Street, Everett, Mass.
Sergio Canelio, Assistant City Clerk.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam
Council
Chairman.
Capone.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Through to our Assistant City Clerk first. Is all the paperwork in order? This is a new license?
So this is a current location. I don't know if you know it. It used to be Mel's Auto,
Yep.
and recently, still can't remember the name of the tow company that owned it. It's
Tedisco.
lapsing me. Tedisco. So it
Tedisco.
was Tedisco. Tedisco Tow Company. And now they have, they're the owners of the property, Tedisco, and they have leased it to Felipe.
Okay.
And so they've, all paperwork is in order. I've been down to the location already 3 times to discuss the process with them. They have currently been in operation, though they don't have a license. They are still working under Tedisco, which we allowed because everything has been in order. They're keeping the place clean, and we tend to allow that as long as they're being respectful and doing the right thing. And they were in the process of going for the license, so. the-
And Mr. Sanos, is that?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, so you don't own the property, you're leasing it?
Correct.
Okay. Have you ever been involved with auto sales, or auto repair, anything like that?
Yes, I have.
What's your experience with that?
I had 3 years on a repair shop in Malden at Charles Street, 17 Charles Street. And I was the sole owner of that corporation that I transferred over to Everett because they bought the building to construction, a bigger construction. And before that, I had a dealer license in Melrose, in the city of Melrose, for 2 years. But it was a very small shop, and it was only dealer, and it was a residential area. So I decided to move that over to Malden. And I would still be there, but, you know, I had to leave. And that's when I met Pat, and he, you know,
Okay.
leased me that property. And it's great, you know.
So you have experience, that's good. Have you ever had any problems with the community, the neighborhood, the city, anything like that?
Nope, not at all. Not even once, no.
Mr. Assistant Clerk, are we aware of any issues or concerns?
Nope, I haven't heard anything. We did call, I do try to check up on other cities when the new licensee have, and I had no issues. Melrose been very forth with any information.
Okay.
They didn't have any prior issues, nothing major anyway. They didn't really, they said everything was very good with their
Okay,
relationship, so, and I take them at their word. The
thank you. I
clerks are
don't have
pretty
any other
good.
questions. Thank you, Madam Chairman.
Thank you.
If we could please make a motion, Councilor Napolitano, do you have any questions? Okay. If we could please have a motion to have Council President John Healan come up, he has a few questions.
So moved.
Thank you.
You, the mic, Mr.
Through you to our Assistant
President.
City Clerk.
Yes.
Are you aware of any, of what the restrictions are on this license?
Off the top of my head, I won't lie to you, no. I don't remember how many cars are for sale there. There is a restriction. It's in my computer downstairs, and I can give you that for the council meeting. I will have it for you. I'm very sorry, I was not prepared for that. But I do have it. It's a low number of cars. I want to say it's under 12, because it's a small location. It's mostly a repair facility where we gave them, the council at one time gave them authority to sell a few vehicles. I believe it's under 10, but I'll give you the exact number before 7 o'clock.
And Madam President, through you to the petitioner, have you ever operated anywhere else that they gave you restrictions on your license?
Restrictions, what kind of restrictions?
Restrictions would be your hours of operations for one.
Okay, yes, I think I had up to 6:00 p.m. in Melrose because it was a house, a residential house right next to
And
the
have we-
property.
Have we mentioned that here?
Yes, that I would have to, actually, no, that's a commercial area, I have a feeling, right?
I believe under our ordinances, it's 7 to 9, so 9 o'clock would be the latest that he could
Okay.
open.
You understand
7
that?
Yes,
o'clock
I
would be
do,
the
for sure.
earliest.
And that will be listed on his license?
It always is listed, the amount of cars inside the notation, I have, make a notation on the fee amount, how many cars, hours operations, the days of operations, you know, can't operate on Sunday without a special permit, et cetera, et
Correct.
cetera. So those are always listed on our
You
licenses.
know that those number of cars also include your comeback customers,
Mhm.
repair shop customers, your automobile, your employee's automobile, that those all count? You understand
Completely
that?
understand that, yes.
Okay. And do you understand what having a junk automobile on your property means?
No,
We don't allow junk cars,
okay,
so that, or we call a parts car.
right,
You
okay.
can bring a car in and you salvage the car to take the
Right.
bumpers or the whatever you would need. We don't allow that.
Oh, yes, they actually had one there and we had it removed prior for the
And,
building inspection.
Just so you know, we are having an issue in the back part of that property, where somebody seems to be doing automotive repair, has no affiliation with them, was there from prior, and I went there with a cease and desist order on behalf of the city council, just so you know. But it has no affiliation with them, so I did not want to confuse it with tonight's proceedings. I was going to discuss it afterwards. They have not shown back up since I've issued a cease and desist, but I intend to go back down there this week again to see if they're in operation, making sure that they are not, because they have no license from you, and they need
Have
one.
you operated in Everett?
No, first time.
All right, just to let you know, we watch the license, people very closely, the clerk and the.
Oh,
assistant
yes.
clerk. They're watching very
I've
closely.
made 3 visits already.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Not for any
I'm very
call,
aware of that.
just to make sure he understands that I'm very diligent about going out, making sure they don't,
Yes.
you know, it's been very clean.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Excuse the customary things?
Excuse the customary, thank you.
Oh, no, thank you.
What's gonna happen is this will be referred to our city council meeting, which will start at 7 o'clock, and that's when we vote on this. The entire city council will vote on it.
Okay,
So
excellent.
you
All right.
might wanna go get a cup of coffee and come back at 7 o'clock.
Sounds
Thank
great.
you,
Thank
Council.
you so much
Thank you,
for everything.
thank you.
Thank you.
Move we refer this favorably to our council meeting?
Do I have a second? All in favor? Aye,
Aye.
all opposed? So we're gonna refer this, both items 1 and 2, favorable out to the next council meeting.
Correct.
Make a motion to adjourn?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Adjourned.